Shai Lai was a man of fearless daring and sharp cunning. His skill with bow and arrow while galloping atop a warhorse was legendary, a sight that struck awe into friend and foe alike as he clashed repeatedly with the armies of the Jin dynasty. He gnawed away at their territories like a wolf, stitching together a power base that swelled with each victory. Liu Yuan, the rising warlord of the time, recognized the fire in Shai Lai's veins. He named him Grand General of the East, wrapping him in honors and showering him with privileges few others dared to claim. Shai Lai took Zhang Bin's advice and led his troops to occupy Xiangyu. At that time, Wang Jun, the Grand Marshal and Minister of Works of the Jin dynasty, was the biggest obstacle to Shai Lai's establishment of his royal cause. In the 7th year of Yongjia 313 AD, Shai Lai decided to remove Wang Jun as a barrier, so he discussed strategies with his subordinates. If you want to achieve great things, General, you must first submit to him as a vassal. Wang Jun was no fool.
At first, he did not believe Sheila after all. Sheila had occupied the former capital of Zhao and stood as an equal power against him. How could he willingly submit? Wang Zikan pretended to be very sincere and explained. When Wang Zhang's envoy was on the way to Zhangguo, Sima Yutong, who was guarding Fanyang for Wang Zhang, betrayed. He secretly sent someone to contact Sheila, but Sheila immediately killed the messenger and sent his head to Wang Zhang to prove his loyalty. Thus, Wang Zhang trusted Sheila even more. When Wang Zhang's envoy arrived in Zhangguo, Sheila had already ordered his elite troops and armor to be hidden, showing only an empty mansion and weak soldiers to the envoy. Sheila knelt respectfully to receive Wang Zhang's letter, and piously enshrined the gifts Wang Zhang had sent. Next, Sheila sent Dong Zhao to Yuzhou with a memorial to Wang Zhang, requesting to meet him in person and urging Wang Zhang to declare himself emperor. When Wang Zhang's envoy returned to Yuzhou, he also reported that Sheila had few troops and weak generals but was unwaveringly loyal. Wang Zhang was overjoyed, thinking he had gained a loyal fierce general on his path to imperial title. When Sheila saw that Wang Zhang had fallen into his trap, he was secretly delighted and prepared to eliminate Wang Zhang. To be cautious, he asked Wang Zikan about the situation in Yuzhou. Wang Zikan replied, "Since the flood last year, famine has struck Yuzhou. Wang Zhang has huge grain reserves but refuses to distribute them for disaster relief. He enforces harsh laws and heavy taxes. With excessive labor, he also kills loyal officials, rejects remonstrators, and the people can no longer endure. Fleeing Yuzhou one after another, his allies the Jinbei and Wu Huang have turned against him. His treacherous followers like Qiang Zhao are greedy and tyrannical. His ministers are depressed, and his soldiers are exhausted and weak. Yet he still spends lavishly on constructing pavilions and towers." Rumors spread repeatedly in Yuzhou, chilling everyone who hears them. But he remains complacent and unalert. All this means Wang Zhang's days are numbered. Upon hearing this, Sheila slapped the table and laughed. Wang Zhang's capture is just around the corner. In the 2nd year of Jiangxing 314 AD, an elite light cavalry unit marched day and night to raid Yuzhou. This was Sheila's army. When Sheila's troops reached the Yishui River, Wen Zhang's generals heard the news and requested to send troops to intercept them. But Wen Zhang flew into a rage, saying, "Sheila has come to Yuzhou to support me as the son of heaven. Anyone who dares to suggest attacking him shall be executed on the spot." After saying this, he ordered a banquet to be prepared to entertain Sheila. At dawn, Sheila arrived below the gates of Ji City and demanded the gates be opened. Once inside, Sheila feared there might be ambushes in the city, so he first herded thousands of cattle and sheep ahead as a decoy, claiming they were a gift for Wen Zhang. In reality, he used these animals to block the streets, so even if Wen Zhang had hidden troops, they could not launch an attack. Only then did Wen Zhang realize the danger, but it was too late. He was eventually captured and beheaded. In this way, Sheila used a clever scheme to remove a major obstacle on his path to the throne. One must understand the way of flexibility and resilience. When misfortune strikes, stand tall if you can. If you cannot, act according to the situation. You must know when to yield and when to assert yourself. Do not charge headlong into disaster, for it may cost you the chance to make a comeback. Only those who can adapt with flexibility will find their path growing wider. When facing challenges, follow Sheila's example. Know when to yield and when to act. Balance firmness with softness, and use humility to pave the way for advancement.